Okay, we should be live. And there is some... Oh, this is the rewards to be claimed. Alright, we are here with Monster Hunter Wilds. I don't think we're going to spend the whole time playing this game unless... I probably shouldn't make those statements because I've said stuff like that before in the past on past gaming streams, and I end up playing the... I say like, oh, we're only going to play this for like 40 minutes. Then I end up playing the game for like 4 hours, and before you know it, the entire live stream is one game. So I'll probably not say that, but for those of you that participated in the Uthduna, the Arch-Tempered Uthduna last time, you can claim your rewards. The free challenge quest from last time, the rerun. So they do have some new... Oh. Did I do this one? The rerun of Arkveld is in. I think I did this with the viewers last time. I think so? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, Uthduna Mark of Mastery. It's a rank A prize. Uthduna Mark of Bravery. And Uthduna Mark of Contest. This one's for participating, and this is if you get a B ranking and an A ranking. Okay, what it? Raidao. That was the Raidao rerun. Did they do the... I guess... I don't remember if I ever did that one. I need to check, actually. Did I do that? It should say my best time. Wait, is this new? Unchained Arkveld? I guess I never did... Was the Arch-Tempered Arkveld challenge quest earlier this year? I can't remember. I gotta check my pendants and see if I have the pendant. Oh, you can't do it from here. I'm still wearing the Uthduna stuff for the Uthduna A rank. Okay, we need to redo this one. I'll see what is in here. There was some... basically, the time attack challenges for the Pro League for this game. I think that's what's going on. Okay. Let's go over here. I was really busy today. I wanted to do the PC build this evening. I was too busy like doing other things all day that I was just too exhausted. But what I can say in terms of a live PC build, there will be one soon. Probably not this month though. It'll probably be next month at this point, since it would have been this evening, but since it's not happening this evening, then it's gonna have to be next month. Oh, also, I guess this is an early announcement, so this coming Thursday, we'll have a Tech Thursdays episode as usual. But on the 27th, there will not be a Tech Thursdays. live stream, just so you guys are aware. Those of you that are watching now, you guys are the first to know. There will be no Tech Thursdays on August 27th. I'll probably do a community announcement on the YouTube channel so that people who tune in for this, so they don't wonder like what happened. Is Tech Thursdays canceled? Is it happening? It is canceled. I've got stuff going on that week, all week, that I just won't be able to do it in the evening. So we're gonna skip the 27th, but we will do the following week and then this coming week. Okay, I guess we have to go to the place. Actually, let's check with this guy. Nothing. Oh wait, does he have Sinister Cloth? Oh, I don't have the thing. I hope these rare things are easier to come across because I just don't spend enough time doing this. You were here? Okay, so you know, there's no Tech Thursdays on the 27th. Wait a minute, there's a Mizutsune. There's an easy one right here. How do I save it? I forgot how to save this. Oh, do I not have enough? Do I have too many investigations? No, I have 43. Why can't I? Hold up. Yeah, I want to get this one. Or do I have to go there? Where is the quest? Did it go away? Oh no, it's still there. Why am I not able to? Oh, there we go. Save as investigations. Okay. I want to save the ones where I can get the gem. The guaranteed gem. Oh, I need to get that magnificent fossil. Do you notice if the room makes your, if the D2 makes your room hotter than the 950? No, not really. It does put out more heat, but it's not enough to make much of a difference. Wait, why is this? There we go. I need this magnificent fossil because I don't do enough gathering of the rare items. And then we'll go and look at those challenge quests. I guess I'll try to see what happens. Is the Arkveld one new? I need to look at my pendants, see if I've already done that one. I think it was a rerun. There we go. Genesis Opal. Yeah, that Mizutsune orb was good. What's this soul? Soul wants to talk. Okay, let's see what's happening in this place. It's the summer festival. 2 days remaining. This one, it says the choices are gun, lance, and sword and shield, which is probably what I'm going to end up using. What else we got in here though? What's this? Oh my, wow, what? Dreams may soar. These must be the things that they were talking about. Is this the stuff that they were talking about? Monster Hunter Wilds Championship coming in September. Dreams may soar. And Unchained Arcveld. Oh man. Okay, so these are in here for people who want to go for worlds and they want to prepare. So they have them literally right here. And you have to basically use the presets. You can't use whatever gear you want. The Dreamer's Stairway. Event Chill or Be Chilled. Event Eightfold Excretion. I guess we'll try this. Alright, this is it. Hold up. Oh, wait. Oh, they give you... So if you go with the first set, you get to wear Arcveld's Gamma set. If you go with the second one, you have Gormagala. And if you go with the third one, you have Numinous. With True Omega's Rod. What? Huh. Okay, let's try this. Wait, it's 2 members? Oh, wait, hold on. I need to make it solo then. Because it's going to be scaled up for 2. What happens if I do it like this? Go with, yeah, go with... Oh, wait, this is Arcveld. This is the Arcveld weapon. This one... That's probably the speedrunner one. Let's go with this. No supply items. Oh man. Oh man. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Oh no, I don't have the thing. Do I? Uh-oh. Ouch. Oh man. Oh. Oh man, I'm down. Oh, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh man, that hurts. Oh. Wait, what do I have? What do I have in here? I've got a throwing knife. I've got rations. I got Rocksteady Mantle. Rocksteady is the only thing I got that can give me immunity to his roar. I'm training in the hyperbolic time chamber. I'm gonna need like another person for this. If I'm gonna hit A rank, I'm gonna hit A rank with myself. Uh-oh, there goes Rocksteady. There goes Rocksteady. Oh, I just realized that there's no Palico. No wonder. It's just me by myself. This is literally a one-on-one. I thought the Palico was here the whole time. The whole time I was doing this by myself. Oh, man. There's no Palico. Wait, wait, wait. Is there stuff in here? No, you can't use that. Okay. They literally give you nothing. You just gotta go all in. All right, let's try this gun lance to see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh man. Did he power up his head or something? Like his head got healed up? Oh man, ultimate power. this wide shelling or narrow? Oh man, I get stunned so easily from this guy. Going back to this. Yeah, be able to counter this guy. Oh no, not again, not again. Oh man, his stagger meter is really... You get stunned by this guy very easily. I don't remember getting stunned by him that easily. But then again, I only spent like 1 day on Arch-Tempered Arc build. Man, these games are really challenging. If you like challenging games... They're easy to, well, they're easy to pick up, but very hard to master. Oh man, oh no, 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 oh no, 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 no. Oh. Wow, that takes 50% of my health bar, even with the block. Yeah, one little tap, you get stunned so quickly. I feel like this was the safest way to fight him, but it's not really working. I'm better off using the dual blades. Because if I'm gonna get carded even with the ability to block, then I might as well just not have the ability to block. So I just deal more damage. Big, he's gonna do that thing, and then he's gonna be on red, but then I'm too far away. Probably heal. Oh man. Oh no, I need to sharpen my weapon. Oh my. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do this. I think we're gonna end up having to use dual blades. And even then, I think I'm probably not gonna... I already missed A ranking, so... And with only 3 to start over, that was a fail. Let's try it again. This time, I'm just going all in. No more like wasting time, just go all in. Yeah, just do. Here we go. This is it. Oh, you don't have any rock steady. Oh no! What? Wait, what? Uh-oh. What? Oh no, wait, what? His tail swipe missed. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I should probably heal. What? Evasion mantle wore off. Evasion mantle dodged perfectly and then like ran out and then I died. Wait, what is this weapon? This weapon has this really... Is this, this is, what's it called? Sergio, isn't it? Yeah, this is Sergio's one. No wonder. Sergio's weapons have such weird effects. I should probably craft more of them. Yeah, he's got like a weird thing. He's got extra sharpness or something. Yeah, this is Sergio. Yeah, I can already tell I'm playing better with these, even without the ability. Who cares about blocking if you just dodge? Oh man, Sergio. Whoa, man, look at that. Look at those dodges on the tail swipe. Oh, man, 90-degree angles. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's what I'm looking for. Get that sharpness bar. Get that sharpness bar, Sergio. Oh, man, that's so perfect. This is like Darth Maul versus Obi-Wan round 2. Oh, no, I missed it. Go, 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 go. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. He's got to cut somewhere. He's got to cut somewhere. He's got to cut somewhere. Nope. I see it. Oh! Drink some water. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh. Bam. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Levi. Attack on Titan. Da, 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 da. Oh, no. He's full. He went 100%. Frieza form. Final form. Final form. Frieza full power. 100%. Oh, man. He went 100% already. Oh, man. He went 100%. Oh, man, that hurt. I kind of think these are meant... Maybe this can be done for solo, for competition. Isn't it supposed to be parties of 2? What? How do I keep missing that? Whoa, that goes far. This is the new stuff. This is the challenge for the gold championship. This is basically the one for money. Like, if you're gonna go to, like, the Evo thing, that's what this is. The World Championship. This is the World Championship. it's like, this is the World Championship. Like, what am I doing? Training out for, like, Time Shaper? This is basically the test. They let you take it ahead of time to prepare. But I really think it's meant to be teams. I think it's supposed to be 2 people, not 1 person. So I'm kind of doing this solo for no reason. I guess there's a reward for this, for doing it, but I don't really know what it is. It's probably a pendant. This is the World Championship, is what I'm doing. Someone mentioned it last week. It's next month is the actual World Championship. It's like an in-person event like Evo. This is one of the quests for like the championship. So only the best players in the world are capable of doing this. Man, I'm like scrubbing out so bad right now. Like, what is this? Oh man, max damage. He just goes Frieza final form. I'm not getting those counterattacks. I'm supposed to be punishing him for doing that big nuke attack. Oh no, no you don't. I got him there. It's like if Goku fought Frieza, but Frieza was a giant, like, bat wing. Oh no, is he getting mad? Oh yeah, he already is. Oh, man, how am I never able to do that? Like, I'm doing that so bad. This is the world championship right now. And I get owned. Oh man. Well, the one thing I think that some people get annoyed about this is that it's a pre-made thing. You're like forced into 3 different presets of 2 different weapon combinations each. So it's like if you have a certain build, like if you want to play longsword, you can't play longsword. Longsword's not in the world championship. So it's, he's on yellow. He's on yellow. He isn't even like enraged. Oh, he's wet. His wound heals up so fast. Wow. I'm doing better than when with the sword shield. I'm doing more damage to him, but I'm still doing terribly. It's supposed to be 2 players. It's supposed to be duo. So you can do it with another person. You're supposed to be doing it with 2, like, you know, I went in by myself. Hence the reason why this looks terrible. If I had my lance, this would be easier. He like one, wow. Okay, well, I'm dead. Yeah, wow, if you get hit from the fire attack, that's an instant stun. I feel like they've changed some of the properties on him compared to the way he was back in February. Because I don't remember getting stunned that easily against him. There, finally. Oh no, Sergio. Yeah, give me those sharpness. Give me that sharpness. Oh no, I'm out of stamina. Yeah, this is really just pure skill, is what this is. This is meant to be only for the people that are like the best at the game in the world. It also tests your mastery of all the weapons in the game, because you're like, if you have a favorite weapon, you might not be able to use your favorite weapon. It's like going to a Yu-Gi-Oh! YCS and being forced to play a different deck. I don't know how I died there, but yeah, I'm not beating this. I can already tell. This is the final attempt, final life. If I die again, it's game over. I can't believe I've spent 15 minutes and accomplished nothing. Wait, what? The heck? Oh, is he tired? Oh, he's tired, no wonder. Okay, I'll try the third weapon set. I did better with that than with the first one, though. So what's the other one? There's like 4 challenge quests. So basically, the invertebrates plus Lagia, and then these 3 for some weird reason, and then there's these 2. This one has 2 hunting horns as a choice. What are the 2 hunting horns? Jindahad's hunting horn and Sonic Horn 4? Wait, why did they give you an... Why is it an ice hunting horn? What's the point of having an ice hunting horn against Jindahad when he's, like, extremely resistant to ice? At least with this one, wait, bone hatchets? What? With green sharpness? This one's got an arch-tempered new Udra in it. And then it has a fire lance. Like, why? I guess for the first two... Logia's not weak to fire, though. This just seems... Okay, this one kind of makes sense. This is the only one that seems to make sense. Yeah, this one is tough. I guess I could try this, but I'm so bad with the sword. Alright, this is the last attempt. I guess I'll go in with this. Oh, will crystal's in. Is this Gilly mental? Is this Gilly? Whoa, that's so quick. I'm almost dead already. Oh yeah. Let's do this. Just gotta bring him down. Bring him down. Wait, does this have earplugs? Wait, is this earplugs 3? I didn't actually get staggered from his roar. Oh no, he grabbed me while I was trying to do my ultimate. Oh no, I don't have the stupid thing equipped. I'm gonna get punched. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, I live. Wait, what? Oh, because recovery mantle. Recovery mantle. Iframes. Get him. Oh, da 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 da. Come on! He always... Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, come on, come on, come on. What was the button? Wait, am I doing the button wrong? Oh, I ran out. I ran out. So ridiculous. Yeah, the recovery from Numinous seems good. What the? Oh no, he went freeze at 100%. Probably. What's the other weapon? The charge blade? Let's do charge blade, I guess. See how this does. It seems like it's all Arcvale weapons. Except that other one. That was the one from Omega. How did I get this mode? What did I do to get that? Like you have to know how to. This fight forces you to have to know how to do every single one of the advanced moves, like how to not waste time. Wow, how did I live? Oh, I lived because of Numinous regen. It's like it doesn't really matter if it can block. Because you take so much chip damage while blocking, that doesn't matter. You still end up dying. I didn't really want to go into that mode. But okay. His headbutt is annoying. His headbutt's very annoying. He does it a lot more than he does on a normal. He does it a lot more than he does it on tempered. He normally does his headbutt once. In this, he does his headbutt up to 3 times in a row. Oh, my weapon is so... it's not sharp at all. hungry. We got this. Wow. Okay, well, it's 15 minutes. We're done. I just wanted to see, like, how this would actually play out. Numinous gives you so much survivability, but it's whatever. I'm not doing this. I feel like if I had Numinous plus the Lance... I need a lance. Like, without lance, I can't... Maybe greatsword? Lance or greatsword? Because you only have... I mean, gun lance, but I'm terrible with gun lance. Gun lance... I need regular lance. Like, if only the third set had a lance, or the first set had lance instead of gun lance. Or if the second one had lance. Either, any of them, I don't like the last weapon set. Charge Blade is too finicky. And, because he headbutts too much. And then the Insect Glaive in this game is so, I don't know. You basically, Charge Blade and Insect Glaive require you to have full mastery of how to, like, get the charge states for both of those all the time. You can't do it manually. Manually's too slow. That's what I realized doing that. Probably the easiest set is the first one. Sword and Shield plus Gun Lance. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I'm pretty much done with this. What's the other one? I think the other one is Dreams May Soar. I mean, is there even anything that you get from doing this outside of the actual competition? So if you win, you get the trophy and all that other stuff. But what if you just do this? Like at home, is there anything? Yeah, you can join. You can join. I don't really know what we get from this, if anything. I should probably study what the actual items are besides this. Oh, you can do it with... It says you can do it with support hunters. Wait, so you can't do the other one? Hold on. Oh, okay. So on this one, you have an armor charm. And these things. This one has an Arch-Tempered New Udra. Such weird choices for weapons. See, the thing is, the people that are super good at this would be like, they'd figure out some secret technique. I kind of understand what you're supposed to do, though. Like, I feel like since it's supposed to be 2 players, if player 1 chooses this outfit with the fire weapon, that's good against the first 2 monsters, but it's really bad against the third monster. So they would use the Switch Axe against New Udra. And they have the fire resist against New Udra. So I understand why they did that. Lagia, this one is... so it's like they designed this... They designed this so that you... Yeah, it's definitely supposed to be done as a team. Because if you do it by yourself and you choose the fire armor, yeah, you'll have good defense against New Udra, but you'll have a fire weapon against New Udra. That is very problematic. Alright, this is it. This is definitely good training. You can use that sword and shield. I think one of the things that I should have done was I should have checked what the starting equipment was. And also the abilities. I feel like when I roll to enemies with the greatsword, I feel like I'm the skeleton from Demon Souls World 4. Oh, for the Arkvale one, I'm definitely going with that sword and shield and that gun lance. The other ones I'm terrible with. Oh wait, I'm just about to die. I turn around like I'm about to die, and he's like, and then Zhu's like, yeah, I know. Here, poke. No supply items. No UPS. No FedEx. What the? What? It hit the sacred? The sacred's KO'd? Oh. Where is he? This is a strategic location because you fight him in the cloud. You're constantly healing up in the mist. Oh, if only that was the hammer. Lagia's outfit with his weapon makes it look like some kind of legion or some hoplite from the Roman Empire or something. This is literally like, this is basically Gladiator 3. Notice how the Gladiator franchise got worse and worse. Gladiator 1 was the best one. Gladiator 2 was worse than Gladiator 1. This Gladiator 3 is worse than Gladiator 2. Oh, I'm almost dead again. What? Huh. Oh, I just noticed one of his tentacles got cut off. Oh, he died. Okay. Laggia's in. Do I need all these first aid kits? Probably. Why am I unable to put on my ghillie mantle? There we go. Ghillie mantle. Sneak attack. Oh, that's weird. At least I don't have to fight him in the water. Uh-oh, he's about to power up. That was dumb. Oh wait, he's gonna be resistant to thunder. I should probably switch weapons. Yeah, switch weapons. Get out of here. What is this thing? What is this? What is this? Oh, heavy bowgun. Wait, what? It's like just start shooting at him. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just discarded instantly. This does seem like it's gonna be doable up to the arch-tempered part. Then it's pretty much game over from there. It's all gonna be downhill. Wait, what? Heavy bowgun? What? Yeah, it's the best GPU to get right now. It's the only one that is only just now starting to go up in price. All the other ones have already gone up in price, and they're going to continue to go up in price. Wait, why did I... Oh, I ran out of stamina. Oh, no! Man, I have no idea how to use this thing. I forgot how to use the heavy bowgun. The heavy bowgun's ruining the run. I'm better off just using the greatsword, even though I'm dealing thunder damage to a thunder element monster. I think the reason why they give you this is because you're supposed to use this against him. But apparently, I don't know what I'm doing with that, so we're just gonna have to fight him this way. He's got cuts all over his body. If I can reach it. There we go. What? Oh, electricity. Okay, no, I'm not gonna win this, so I'm gonna leave. Well, actually, I'll stick through to this until I go to B. If I drop to B, it's over. I'm leaving. I'll just start with you on another one. If I fall to B, because right now I'm like 11 minutes in, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die to New Udra and it'll be a failed run. But I want to see if I can at least get through this guy. You know what? I'm just gonna leave this. I carded... how many cards do I have left? I'm just out of here. Just get out of here. It's pointless. What are we doing? Are we doing this one? Are we doing this one? Remember, there's two of them. There's the Arkveld one. So according to this, the championship quest, there's two of them. Unchained Arkveld is number 2, and Dreams May Soar is number 1. You want to do Dreams May Soar? Okay. Wait, how do I need to put you in the link party. Dreams May Soar is first. The Arkveld one is quest number 2. Okay. I do have a set to this, okay. I posted it. This game gets so many updates, it looks a lot better than Dragon's Dogma 2. Do you see it? Okay. We need to come up with a strategy. I think we need to come up with a strategy. Otherwise, we're not going to get very far. That's what I learned earlier. I learned the hard lesson. Buffing from outside of it doesn't do anything. So, I think this third set basically means good fire resist against New Udra, except the lance is fire damage. So the lance won't do a lot of damage to him. I feel like that's what they try to do to balance it. Then the Lagia one, the Greatsword, is good against everything but Lagia. And then this first one, the first one actually has a water hammer against what's his name. You know, I'm probably gonna go with the first one. Wait, hold on, let me check. What is the... It comes with these things. What sort of mantle does it have? Oh well, I'm just gonna go with the... I guess I'll start with the heavy bow gun against the Shuwu, and then against the other two I'm gonna use the hammer. Okay, now an actual coordinated strategy. Alright, here we go. And it looks like I have an evasion mantle. Alright, I'm gonna back attack. You wanna back attack him or I back attack him? I'm using Ghillie Mantle. Or maybe I back attack him? No, you back attack him? Ghillie Mantle? I have Ghillie Mantle? You back attack him? Yeah, you back attack him and then I back attack him. Because I have Ghillie Mantle still. I guess it won't work because he's already aggroed. Alright, never mind. All right, here we go. This is it. Oh, yeah. Now we're playing a completely different game. We're playing Splatoon Raiders and Halo. This is Halo 1 with different looking graphics. This is Halo 1 with path tracing. That's why it looks so different. What a transformation. Ouch. Oh yeah, get this. Try this on. I'm going evasion. I'm going ancient. Whoa, this gun's good! Halo style. This is like battle rifle. Uh-oh. 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 What the? Wait, we're both using the same thing? Are we both using the exact same build? This is both the light bowgun style. This is playing Halo style. This is Halo. This is Halo in the 1970s. You see how the technology was different back then? That's what makes this game so good, though. Whoa! Oh, man. He did the funnel attack. Now he's dizzy. You see that? He was dizzy. Whoa, swords. He tried to do some Three Musketeer move on me or something. Whoa, uh-oh, hold on. This camera angle, though, is not like Halo. This is actually more like a Fortnite style. I just realized this is more like Fortnite and SOCOM. Oh no, oh no, oh no. There. Without the ability to block, that's kind of tough. Oh no, oh no. I'm missing I just missed all my shots. All four of those rounds, none of them hit him. Oh man, here we go, here we go. What? What do you think you're doing? Head broken. Here we go. Here we go. There. Got him. Okay, we got him. Lag is in. Oh, man. Alright, I'm gonna try the other weapon. Yeah, the hammer. Here we go. This is it. Hammer, here we go. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hammer style, hammer style. Uh-oh. Where's those first aids? Oh no. Oh yeah, the incline, the incline. We need the incline. This is why. There we go, stun him. Stun him. Check this out. Oh yeah, okay, stay by, keep him around this incline, keep him around the incline. If we can. There's a lot of stun damage. When I slide down and do the vertical spin like that, that does a lot of stun damage. So I can stagger him. Whoa. I died in midair. To electricity. It was either electricity or I got hit by him. Okay, over there by the ledge, the cliff ledge over here on this side is also very good. I want him over here. Come over here, Lagia. Come over here. Oh no. Come over here, come over here. I want him to get up on top of this. So I can do ledge hop. This is the wrong way to do it. He's hungry. almost dead. Oh my goodness, he's here already. Oh no, I was doing my offset, what? Offset, overclocking. Oh my. Oh no, this armor has weak fire resist. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It has a water weapon, but it has like negative fire. This is water, right? I'm pretty sure this is water. Yeah, this is really good against him. But I think the armor set is not. Oh no, never mind. 5 resist fire. I'll still get fire blighted though. There, 900 damage. About 1600 damage. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, the oil. Oh no. Oh no. I need a ledge. Oh, that's what that's for. I need ledge. Oh yeah, perfect positioning. Oh, he just ran off. Heroics. Need to get him to power down. Oh, ow. Oh no. Oh. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh man. Is there a reward for this? Is it a pendant? You want to try the Arkveld one, I guess? Well, I'm gonna use the restroom. We'll be back. Okay. So for this one, it's just Arkveld, but I don't know which one. I guess I'm going to use the Sword and Shield. You know, I just realized that this is the game at FSR4. This is FSR4 on a 7900 XTX. This is as good as the game can possibly look. With everything maxed out. Okay, for this one, I don't know. What do you think? Are you dual blades? But see, I feel like Gore Magala said I don't have good revival. Light resistance, coalescence. This one has maximite. Dragon resistance. I kind of dragon resistance. You're going sword and shield? Okay, then I'm gonna go with the dual blades. I feel like when I fought him solo earlier, I did best with the dual blades. Oh, we need to make sure. Wait, how did that get his attention? Oh, it went through him. There we go. Sergio style. It's like some Gunskate from like Heaven's or Final Fantasy 14. I have to remember that Arcvale's actually in Final Fantasy now. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. Oh no, oh no, oh man. got him. Uh-oh. Man, Sergio's weapons are good. Oh no, not this. Not this. Oh, this is the... Oh no, not today. Man, blade skill honing. I need to look into this. This is good. I feel like Sergio, all the Sergio weapons have some kind of special ability. I know with a light bow gun, Sergio's light bow gun is really good. Oh no, not this again! The dragon weakness causes me to get staggered so easily. What? Again? Man, okay, he can stun you real easily. Real easily compared to all the other monsters. Oh no. Oh no. I need to be able to fall. Sergio. For Sergio. Pollo Reggio. Sergio. Oh! Oh no, oh no! Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm going. Big attacks, big attacks. Finally, oh man. Forza Reggio. It's like the lore goes that Archtemper Arkveld and Sergio had an ultimate battle, and Sergio ends up dying, and then your character, the hunter, picks up the weapons of Sergio and carries on the fight against Arkveld. That's the lore. Forza Reggio. Oh yeah, cut through. Oron, Final Fantasy X. We cut through. Oh no, oh no, I'm stuck. Backs to the wall. Yu-Gi-Oh! Backs to the wall. Hold on. I don't understand what Hitachi was doing there. Okay, here we go, here we go. Oh yeah. Man, the only problem with this is like you can make one mistake and you take 50% of your HP bar. Like look at that. While healing too. Oh no, 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 no. No, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Iframes, 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 iframes. We need to fight him over by the blue. I don't care. I'm going to the blue. Let me get this. We need to fight him at the blue. Bring him over here. Come over here. We need to fight him over here so I can take hits while constantly healing up. If I do this, does that get him to come over here? It didn't work. But what's this? Oh, stone. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, there's no point because the blue's gone. He's tired, he's tired. What? Huh? No. Oh! Reggio. Man, how do I keep getting hit? I get, like, stunned so easily. At first I was thinking, you know, maybe this one's easier than the other one because this one's only one. It's just arc veiled. No, I actually think this one's harder than the other one. Mainly because he has too many ways to stun lock you. It's like Goku in Budokai 1. The AI on the hardest difficulty in Budokai 1 was so broken because it was stun locking constantly. He was doing his ultimate move. Alright, got him. Oh yeah? Oh man. Oh man. Blade scale honing. Blade scale honing. Here we go. Extra sharpness. From Sergio. From Sergio. Special delivery. Uh-oh. See what I mean? Like, what is that? Yeah, this one's definitely harder than the other one. I got stun locked 5 times. I guess I can try... Man, I wish there was a lance on that one. Is there a lance on the other one? Oh, okay, there is a lance. I can try... if you want to do the other one, I can do the other one. Because there's a lance. Which means... I don't know how I'll handle New Udra because it's a fire lance. Oh, you have to run? Okay, in that case, hold on, I'm gonna change this then. I wanna try something. I wanna try this one with... Oh no, because of Link Party, hold on. If you have to run, then we'll do this. If anybody wants to join the Link Party, you can join the Link Party. How do I quit out of the Link Party though? How do I get out of this? Okay. Hold on, wasn't there an option to do... Was it this one? There was an option to add the support hunters, but I don't know where it is. What if I do that? Okay. I saw earlier there was a thing to allow... I thought there was a thing to allow the AI to join. Oh, this guy's actually weak to ice. Yeah, this is a 10 star, it's a 9 star, no wonder. Yeah, that one definitely does seem like it's harder. I don't even know how I saw that earlier. Alright, well, I guess for now, if you come back later, we can probably play this, but I'm probably going to switch this to a different game. Okay. I'm going to switch to a different game. Man, that game, Monster Hunter, that game, I can tell it's hard to run because I can feel the heat from the computer. We're going in. It's been a while since I played this. We haven't played this since last month.
Yeah.
Granblue Fantasy Relink.
Can I have a second?
Come to view the request? Here it is. It's in your hands now.
Let's try a quick one real quick. Let's see how alive this game is. How many people are playing this right now? Okay, 11,000 people on Steam platform. That means more on the other ones. So 11,000 are playing that or this. Monster Hunter 16,000. So this game has definitely fallen off in terms of popularity since it's been like a month. It's been over a month now since the expansion. I got so used to seeing the upscaled graphics of the Switch 2 in 4K that I forgot how crystal clear things look in native 4K.
Yeah. All right. We've got lunch specials.
Yeah, the multiplayer dailies has definitely fallen off because it seems like no one's doing that. So it seems like now the only thing to do is to do that one.
Yeah.
Just do the farm quest that everybody
Come to view
does,
the request?
or Defi Infinity if there's people still running that.
Right.
Revenge of the
I can make the
Ooze.
arrangements at once. It's in your hands now.
Here we go. This is it. Oh wait, if I'm doing Revenge of the Ooze, then I should probably put the summons that do. Yeah, this one. and this one. Put those two on. And then also... Well, I mean, hold on. Like, what does this actually do? Path to Mastery plus 20% more, but I can get 30% more. Remove War Elemental. Just change this to, like, Path of Mastery. Or Path to Mastery. $25.5. I need another one? For real? Okay, Path to Mastery. Plus 30%. Here we go. Yeah, see, insta-queue. There's people still doing this, but they're all doing the same quest. Like, no one does anything else in this game. If they're not running Defy Infinity or Defy Infinity, they're doing this. That's what this game has been reduced to. That's why I switched to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Because this was like, man, it's like... You basically just do this for like an hour, and then that's like that's what it means to do gaming.
I'll deal with these pests. Before they run.
All right, here we go.
Look at the size of that cool blaster! Don't let it escape!
Gaming! Gamers! Gaming! Yeah! This is what gaming is, apparently. This random rock song playing in the background. Gaming! Ryzen 9, 9950X 3D. Oh my gosh, super epic moves. Gaming. I'm gaming. Spin to win. Glanza, spin to win. Oh man, this is the gaming style. Oh man, this makes me think of the time when I was trying to play on Linux. When I was trying to game on Linux. Back in, what was it, like, when did we do the Linux stuff, like May, April? And I tried to play Crimson Desert on, oh no, it wasn't on Linux that had, it was Linux, Linux did have a problem with Crimson Desert, but it wasn't terrible though. It was when I was trying to use the Intel drivers on Crimson Desert. And I remember when I'm loading into the game, and it's like, it's like, you know how they have the loading screen? Man, this is probably too loud for the people. I bet this in-game audio is too loud. You guys can probably barely hear me over this. Hold on, turn this down a bit. Okay, that's better. And you know how in Crimson Desert, there's that loading screen when you load the save file? It has that weird, like, majestic music that plays, the but the thing is, when I was using that driver, it wasn't stable. So it was like, like the game froze, like the computer like literally hard froze or something. It was so weird. And then I figured, oh, it must be it wasn't Linux. I don't think that was a Linux problem. Because we have footage of me playing Crimson Desert on Linux. Somehow I made a Stranglethorn Vale WoW reference while playing it too. That is cool. This is an example of a good game.
Well, not too shabby.
S++. Are we doing this again? Yes, we are. Feel the heat. Oh, I don't feel the heat anymore. Not since stopping that game.
Okay then. Game on.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Money.
Good timing.
I have a feeling within the next 5 years, gaming is basically just going to become live service. There's going to be less traditional games like this and more live service. Oh, actually, no, I don't know about that. I do think that we're going to see less AAA games, like overall. I hope not, but I think we are. I think they're gonna take longer to produce, or they're gonna struggle with the game like running, because I was discussing this. I don't know if we talked about this on Tech Thursdays, but computer hardware generations are becoming longer because of the inability to rely on node shrinks for performance uplifts now. So that basically means that the generation, so from one CPU generation to the next, the gap between them will become longer, which means people will end up holding on to their hardware longer. Most people do anyway, so they probably won't even really notice the change. But enthusiasts will definitely notice the change. People who upgrade every single generation, or even every other generation, they will definitely notice the difference. We're already kind of feeling that now, because I feel like, I mean, if Nova Lake launches this fall, then our traditional model still holds true. But if Nova Lake doesn't launch the flagship this fall, like if it comes out next year, and if Zen 6 comes out next year, that means that they'll have missed on the 24-month, which means that the hardware generation Zen 5 and Arrow Lake will have long legs in terms of how long they stay as the current generation. Zen 5 is definitely so good though. Like Zen 5 has some long legs, because even in mobile, which is very impressive, Ryzen AI 300, Strix Point, Strix Halo, so good on mobile. And then you look at Intel's Arrow Lake was when Intel started getting good on mobile again. Because Intel had a long string of like really mediocre, bad mobile CPUs basically since the pandemic up to literally last year. Last year they started getting good because Arrow Lake on mobile is actually good. And Panther Lake is basically big Lunar Lake. Lunar Lake was cool, but Panther Lake is what Lunar Lake was hoping to be. So it took them like a whole nother almost a year and a half to 2 years to realize their vision there with the whole Lunar Lake strategy in terms of efficiency and perf per watt and battery life and all that stuff. So I mean, it's really good stuff, but Intel had a really long string of bad CPUs in the laptop space. Lots of people switched to Apple. AMD managed to get some more market share at a faster rate than they had been previously in mobile. And keep in mind, I'm only talking about laptops. I'm not talking about desktops. Desktop's a completely different story. although it is kind of a similar story, but not quite though, because Intel has been very competitive in desktop basically forever. Even now, Intel's still competitive. I mean, they don't have the best gaming CPU, but they're still. It's like if you have an Intel CPU, it's not like it's bad, unless it's one of those like 14 or 13 Gen 1s that degrade and fail over time. But that's what I mean by a long string of bad CPUs. Like that kind of like follows up on that narrative. He fell over. Where's that gold? Where's the big one? Silver one? Did we get him? That's gonna be the key, though. It's the fabs are the key because we can't. Node shrinks are getting harder and harder to do. So that's what I mean by CPU generations become longer because you can't rely on node shrinks as easily anymore. So that basically means that innovation in the fabs is one of the most important things, or it will become one of the most important things. Because it'll be harder and harder to do, so any achievement there is worth its weight in gold. Meanwhile, the emphasis from the design standpoint, from like a chip design standpoint, they're gonna have to... Well, there's two things. Architecture differences can help. I mean, they're kind of forced to have to rely on that. Zen 5 is mostly a architecture change. As far as I know, the I/O die is exactly the same as the one on Zen 4, but the architecture of the actual cores going to Zen 5 is significantly better than Zen 4. Like, as soon as Zen 5 came out, I upgraded immediately, and I basically ended up building, like, 2 more computers. Because I had my one Zen 4 computer. Because I used to, if you've been paying attention to this channel for like the last, what, 3 years, 4 years almost?
Let's get started.
In the beginning, we had I had a single Zen 4 computer. I had a 7950X and an Intel 13900K. Those are my 2 computers back when the channel started to transform into a tech channel, like a dedicated tech channel. And, those are the 2 computers. It was 13900K, it was 7950X, and then Zen 5 came out. And Zen 5 came out, and I upgraded to Zen 5, and I realized, oh my goodness, this is so much better. It's like, it's so much better than Zen 4. So then I immediately upgraded, and then I basically thought Zen 5 was so good that I ended up having to upgrade my laptop to Zen 5. Because my laptop was Zen 2. It was Zen 2 Plus. Zen 2 Plus laptop. So I went from Zen 2 Plus on laptop to Zen 5 on laptop. That is, talk about a massive improvement in capabilities. Because it was then in that moment that I realized, okay, the Zen 5 on mobile is so good that this architecture by itself can last 2 CPU generations. And oddly enough, that seems to be what's happening, because AMD Zen 5 was 2 years ago. AMD launched the Strix Point back when Qualcomm was doing their whole like Snapdragon laptop thing, and Lunar Lake was on its way, and what was the other thing that was going on? I mean, that was pretty much it. So Strix Point at the time was just kind of like, it kind of allowed, it basically crashed Snapdragon, Qualcomm's party. It basically fizzled out the Snapdragon thing really quick. You got several Zen 5 CPU. Yeah, man, Zen 5 is good. Zen 5 is good. Especially on mobile. Like, it's surprisingly good on mobile. In fact, it's so good on mobile because it's the only... So, I don't know if you guys remember, when it came out, Microsoft Windows was like, hey, if you want an AI PC, you gotta go Qualcomm Snapdragon. You gotta get Windows on ARM. But then AMD's like, actually, no, you don't, because we have Strix Point and it has an NPU. And then Intel also came in at the end of that year with Lunar Lake, and Lunar Lake also had the NPU, like the real NPU, not the ghetto one that's in Hawk Point and Arrow Lake, which would come out even later. So it was like, no, we got a real NPU, not some fake NPU that you can't do anything with. So like an actual one that Microsoft can turn around and look, oh, it has TOPS. That means it's for real. That means it can run Copilot Plus. So yeah, that is a legitimate AI PC. So when I figured that out, I was like, wait, hold on a second. This is an AI PC. So, and Lenovo caught on to that too, to the point where Lenovo was like, if you want an AI PC, like a Copilot Plus AI PC from Lenovo, you gotta get the AMD Zen 5 Strix Point, the Ryzen AI 300 series, because that one had the NPU. The alternative, I know this because I went to a Best Buy kind of almost around the holiday season of 2024, and there was a Snapdragon salesperson literally in the store, and he saw me looking at the laptops, and he asked me what I'm looking for, because the Best Buy salespeople don't care, like they barely even help. But the Qualcomm employee, he came by and he was all talking about Snapdragon. He was asking me like, what type of laptop, or what are you looking for? I'm like, oh, I'm looking for, you know how I am, right? This is GTR, man. I'm gonna pretend like I have no idea what I'm doing. That's how I always am. I pretend, I'm like Obi-Wan Kenobi, pretending like he has no idea what the Force is. So I basically pretended like I was some dumb consumer, you know, like some normie. I'm like, oh, I heard about AI PCs. I'm looking for like an AI PC for, you know, like to automate a lot of like email, summarize emails, that kind of stuff. So then he was like, okay, have you heard about the Snapdragon Qualcomm laptops? And he started talking about Snapdragon X Elite. He was telling me about, you know, it's got really good battery life. And he's like, are you familiar with like how Mac works with Mac having like really good battery life compared to the Macs from like 5 or 7 years ago? And I was like, yeah, kind of, sort of, I guess. I told him I never used a Mac before. I know about them. I know people that have them, but I've never actually used a Mac. So he was starting to started explaining to me like, yeah, a couple years back, Apple discovered that it's better to go to ARM for their CPUs because they can get more power efficiency. So their laptops, he started telling me like, with an ARM laptop, the laptop doesn't run hot, it runs cool, it's quiet, it gets very good battery life. You know, he's just doing his sales thing, you know, like trying to push me into like getting a Snapdragon Elite laptop. And I was just playing along for a while. Because, you know, really, I am trying to learn as much as I can. Legitimately, I'm trying to learn about, like, Snapdragon X Elite, so I fully understand what it can do. And he was telling me all the stuff. You know, and they start talking about the different laptop models that they got in the store. There was like a Samsung. There was the Microsoft Surface Pro, the Microsoft Surface. He even told me that Microsoft is so enthralled by the efficiency of the Snapdragon that Microsoft literally is 100%. Like, if you want a official Microsoft Surface Pro laptop, which is literally a Microsoft laptop, not some like OEM laptop. He's like, if you want the official, legitimate Microsoft laptop, it is 100% Qualcomm only. Like, it's only available in Snapdragon for the current generation new models. So then I was like, oh wow, that's cool. So then I started looking at the Surface Pros, and then okay, here's the thing. Then I noticed there was an Asus. There was an Asus ProArt 16, or ProArt P16, I think, was the model. And it's an AMD plus NVIDIA GeForce. It had an AMD sticker, AMD Ryzen AI 300, and then it had an NVIDIA GeForce RTX sticker on it. So I was like, oh, it's one of those. It's one of those laptops. It's not a Surface Pro. So I started looking at that one, and then I started saying, like, this one's like a traditional one, isn't it? He's like, yeah, that one's got the x86 in it. And I told him, well, then he started asking me, like, what type of apps do you use? And I started mentioning stuff like DaVinci Resolve and, you know, things that will obviously have problems with compatibility on an ARM architecture. So then he started, at that point, he kind of like gave up. He's like, well, look, I'm not going to tell you to get something that isn't going to fit your workflow, because the main drawbacks right now of the Qualcomm laptops is compatibility with a bunch of different apps. So he acknowledged that, like, which is good. I mean, it's good on him. He's not trying to like force me into something knowing that I'm going to have problems with compatibility. So he kind of like surrendered at that point. So I asked him, like, what does he know about the competition, like the other laptops? And he started talking about how, like, yeah, the AMD ones, he's like, they're actually surprisingly good. And then he said the Intel ones, not so much, unless you're looking for the thin and light Lunar Lake ones. He said the Lunar Lake ones are good battery life. But he said that the problem is that they're hard to find, they're low volume, and there's just not a whole lot of them. So basically, I was looking at and he was correct, because almost all the Intel laptops were the terrible Meteor Lake. There was like tons and tons of Meteor Lake. And I'm like, yeah, Meteor, oh, ew, it's Meteor Lake. There's just Meteor Lake everywhere. There's like Meteor Lake, Ryzen AI, and then it was like Meteor Lake, Qualcomm, Ryzen AI, Meteor Lake. So I was like, yeah, I guess I'm not gonna get any of these. So I told him, like, yeah, the AMD one looks good, but I told him, like, the problem with that one is it's like soldered. And then he started saying how, yeah, the Qualcomm ones are all LPDDR5, so they're all soldered. They don't have the ability to use regular DDR5. He couldn't really give me a good answer as to why Qualcomm doesn't use SODIMM DDR5. He just said that as far as he knows, there won't be any laptops with socketable RAM from Qualcomm, or that use the Qualcomm SoC. So my guess is that it's because it's based off of cell phone technology, and cell phone technology is all LPDDR5 now, and it's all meant for like power efficiency. But see, that is the thing though. That's the thing about the AMD thing that I found so impressive, because the AMD laptops can come with SODIMM DDR5, and yet they still get very, very good battery life. And I did a lot of research on LPDDR5X versus standard DDR5 SODIMM, And there's a massive power savings if you use soldered RAM. Like, to the tune of 50% better battery life. Or not 50% better battery life. 50% lower power consumption on the RAM. So, like, LPDDR5 uses way less power than SODIMM DDR5. Hence the name low power DDR5, LPDDR5. But it is surprisingly good. And it's able to hit speeds way, way faster than standard DDR5 more easily because the electrical trace layout is so much shorter.
All right, people.
Not necessarily by soldering, it's just because the electrical architecture, the footprint of how it's traced is so much better. There's far less parasitic losses with LPDDR5 versus the standard DDR5. And another thing that I learned recently was LPCAM2. LPCAM2 is basically socketable, kind of, because it's upgradable. It's upgradable LPDDR5X. So LPCAM2 is basically just, it's the same thing as LPDDR5X. It's just an upgradable version of it. So yeah, I'm all in on LPCAM2 now. That stuff is like, I mean, it doesn't really make much, it can be used in desktop, but it doesn't make as much sense in desktop because in desktop you don't care about battery life. And the major advantage, there's two advantages of LPDDR5. One, the most important advantage is power consumption is so much less. The second advantage is you get more memory bandwidth per area squared. So it has the ability to scale better. Uh-oh, somebody's down. Uh-oh, where is she? Yeah, LPDDR5 and LPDDR5X. That's basically what's in LPCAM2. But it makes sense to me because I was thinking, you know, Strix Halo uses soldered LPDDR5X, and it has the same amount of memory bandwidth as a full fat quad channel Threadripper, like a Zen 5 Threadripper, which is pretty crazy when you think about it, that a mobile chip has that much memory bandwidth. But it's not that crazy when you think about Apple, because Apple is able to do memory bandwidth like that all the time. It's really going to come down to design. I really feel like the architecture designs, like for memory bandwidth is very, very important. The more memory bandwidth you have, the more CPU limited games benefit. Like Dragon's Dogma 2, Monster Hunter Wilds, Star Citizen. These are the type of games that benefit from having more memory bandwidth. All those people last year that were complaining about Monster Hunter Wilds running really bad on their PC, it's because their PC had really, really bad memory bandwidth. I mean, you guys who watch my stream, like, I was playing Monster Hunter Wilds last year at launch. I was not having any problems, but that's because I have lots of memory bandwidth, and I have, on top of that, I have X3D. X3D plus big memory bandwidth equals really, really good performance on CPU-bound games.
That's no fun.
Will they ever put that in desktops? Are you talking about Strix Halo? Yeah, that's what this computer behind me. This computer behind me is.
You ready?
This one?
Let's have some fun. So, how should we do this?
This is well, that's not it. Hold on. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get kicked because I'm being like AFK. Hold on, let me finish this one. I think those guys are probably gonna cap soon on this. So once this is over, then I can talk about that. But yeah, they have mini PCs already. Mini PCs like the one right behind me, right there. That's the Framework desktop. That thing has Strix Halo and it's on a desktop. So it's a full ITX motherboard with an X4 PCIe slot and dual NVMe drives. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, games like Dragon's Dogma 2, it needs way more memory bandwidth. Dragon's Dogma 2 will take as much memory bandwidth that you can throw at it. So that's the sort of game that I expect to see naturally become easier to run with the newer hardware. Some people don't like to hear that because they're like, well, that's planned obsolescence, or that's just encouraging lazy developers. Well, I don't know about that, but it's just, that's what I consider natural progression of technology. Doesn't matter if it's the developer's lazy or not. I mean, it's the same story with, if you go back to like Crysis, the original Crysis. It became a meme of a can it run Crysis. The whole can it run Crysis meme came from the fact that GPUs at the time didn't have the tessellation capabilities to handle Crysis. But eventually they caught up due to improvements in just having more shaders, more efficient shaders, better IPC, more memory bandwidth, all of the above basically solved, quote unquote, solved the Crysis problem. I think with CPUs being unable to get node shrinks in the future, having to wait so long to get a node shrink, having better architecture design for things like memory bandwidth is going to be key to get the performance uplifts. It's especially true for because anyone who plays like CPU limited games, like almost every game that I play is usually more CPU limited than it is GPU limited. I don't play a lot of games that do stuff like path tracing. I'm not into those type of games. I don't have any problem playing games that have path tracing. As long as the game appeals to me, I'll play it if it has path tracing. If it doesn't appeal to me, I'm not going to play it. I don't care if it has path tracing. It's that simple. So I end up playing games that end up being more CPU bound, like Monster Hunter Wilds, Dragon's Dogma 2, Final Fantasy XIV, and MMO. All MMOs tend to be more CPU limited. Oh man, these guys want to do this again. They're doing a full run. I lost count of how many times I've been running this.
All right, people. Let's get started.
There's a lot of runs. This is good. This is good farming right here. This is good farming. How's the stream? I mean, we've been talking about the mobile chips. You missed the first part. You missed the Monster Hunter Wilds section, which was way more action-packed than this. I guess, depending on... I mean, this is basically farming right now on Granblue. This is farming with randoms. In a random public lobby. Here we go. Farming with randoms. We're just MSP farming. Where's that? Is Monster Hunter World an extension of that game? Of what? This game? No, this is a completely different game. And you said Monster Hunter World? No, Monster Hunter World is a game from 2018. That's a PS4 era game. That's the previous Monster Hunter game. Monster Hunter Wilds is the current generation Monster Hunter game. Even Monster Hunter World was very memory bandwidth bound, but at the time they managed to fix that by swapping from DX11 to DX12, because DX12 opened up the better, like, pedal to the metal, or it's like closer to the metal, I guess. So DX12 basically fixed a lot of the performance issues of Monster Hunter World. Wilds didn't have that. Wilds basically is a game that was made using an engine that was designed for linear corridor-based games like Resident Evil. And they decided to make an open world game with it, with literally hundreds of NPCs. And that's the reason why it struggles to run, because of the engine limitations. Well, how do you get around that without changing the entire engine? Well, throw copious amounts of memory bandwidth at the engine.
No fun.
So its IOs can go way faster, or its IOPS can go way faster. I don't know how better to explain it than that. But yeah, I'm convinced that memory bandwidth is going to be like one of the most important things. Now that I know how powerful Apple is in terms of their silicon design and the priorities, and how they put so much emphasis on single core performance and memory bandwidth,
Game on.
hence the reason why Apple is always chart topping in the benchmarks.
Let's tango. Better act quick before they run.
And it's like regular average consumers they prefer to go with Apple over the others. And you know what? I can't blame them anymore, because it's like, now that I know how good Apple's silicon design is, it's funny, because it's like the normies, they're getting a really good computer without even knowing like why it's so good. You have 5070 Ti and it has trouble playing out on mids in this? I find that hard to believe. In this game? Or are you talking about Monster Hunter Wilds? Monster Hunter Wilds is kind of a strange game because it can be GPU demanding, but most of the time it's CPU demanding, and even when it's CPU demanding, it can become GPU demanding while still being CPU demanding. What is your CPU again? I'm pretty sure the 5070 Ti is not the problem.
push! Make sure you get them all! Now that was a blast!
5070 Ti is similar to the GPU that I'm using. It's like 9070 XT and 7900 XTX. Oh, are we? I think we're done. I think someone's capping out. I think we're capping out. Alright, that was a good run. That was a really good run, man. These guys ran that like champions. That was good. Oh, man, we were close to capping out on that. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Twain is almost... Hold on, Twain is almost maxed out. Bam. Maximum power. Bam. Maximum power. She can go beyond. I'll have to think about that first, though. These. I guess these. What's her moves? She uses Deadlands, Opportunity Knocks, Power Plant, and All Fall Down. Oh wait, she does use Power Plant, does she? Yeah, so then she could do, I guess that. Oh no, is maxed out? Oh wait. Power Plant attack plus 10. Or damage cap plus 40 in upright stance. That sounds like it's a good idea. And then for her talent trees, I don't really remember how she's built. Oh wait, she can't use this one. These. Peerless Eye, Merculite, Slincher. I guess maybe this one. Okay. Powering up the characters.
Open up.
But yeah, like
Not bad.
I feel like Zen 5 and Meteor Lake, wow. Zen 5 and Arrow Lake,
Exciting.
they have a long leg.
All mine.
They have long legs.
Step right up, folks. Feast your eyes on my...
What have we got? This looks helpful. Exciting. Not bad.
But yeah, I don't think you should be having any problems with that game. Graphic settings. My experience with Monster Hunter is... Oh dear, we're maxed. We're maxed. We maxed out. I must have maxed out a while ago.
What can I do you for? One Skyfarer's trash is another merchant's
Recycle.
Want me to give you a voucher for him?
Recycle some of these. Recycle some of these. Oh my goodness, we're maxed out on this. Wait, hold on. Give me, do like 900 of these. What the heck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, not there. And then need to get some more knick-knack vouchers. Oh, the coins. Oh, I need to buy something with the coins.
One Skyfarer's trash.
I'm maxed out on coins. I don't know what to get. This? Exceptional Ruffinium. I can get some standard Ruffinium. Get like 21 of these, I guess. And then... the long legs. Wait, what's this land beast? Cool. Oh man. Yeah. What were we talking about earlier? There was something we were talking about, like with a desktop or mini PC or laptops or something. Oh, Strix Point on. Currently, my favorite CPU, regardless of whether it's socketable or not, is currently Strix Point. The Ryzen AI 9 HX370. That's my favorite. That's like number 1. Number 2 is probably Strix Halo. I really wish Strix Halo managed to get into more laptops. I just feel like there wasn't enough laptops. Oh, now I know what we're going to talk about. Okay, hold on. Did I need to sell? I guess that's enough. No, I probably need to sell more. I need to get some of these. Wait. No. Get like 10 of these.
Civilian.
There, that's fine.
Don't be a stranger. Oh boy.
Oh, wait. Why is Big Dragon Woman over here? Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, there's some stuff. You know what my dream laptop would be? I don't understand why it doesn't exist. I'll tell you the reason why. Well, actually, see, Framework Laptop 16. If only Framework Laptop 16 had a Strix Halo option, then it would be like, it would be so good. It would be so good. It would basically be the god tier laptop. But it ended up with Strix Point.
Neat.
It's like it could have had Frieza, the strongest villain in the universe, but no, it went with Captain Ginyu, second strongest. You know what I'm saying? So this laptop right here. Oh, it's still on. Why is it still on? It should go to sleep. So this laptop, this is known as the Framework Laptop 16, you know? So I understand why they went with Strix Point, because it's cheaper to get from AMD than the Strix Halo chips. And also, if they care about modularity and being able to make it modular, they could put a discrete GPU in there and make the GPU upgradable. With Strix Halo, the crazy thing is you could actually make a Strix Halo laptop that also has discrete graphics. There's nothing stopping you from running a discrete graphics card with the Strix Halo, despite the integrated graphics already being basically an RTX 4060 mobile.
Oh my. Neat.
So that would have been my dream laptop, but the Framework Laptop 16 is the closest thing.
Hello, darling.
It's funny because Framework managed to do what I was hoping for Lenovo to do for years and years and years, and Lenovo never really did it.
This looks helpful.
My dream laptop would actually be a... It would actually be a Lenovo ThinkPad P1 or T1G with a Strix Halo in it. It's funny because, you know, if you guys watch Der Bauer said the exact same thing, man. I started clapping. When he said that, he was like, because Der Bauer basically got the P1 that I wanted to get. For him to use. I'm using Framework Laptop 16. He's using P1, but P1 is my dream laptop, but it needs to have Strix Halo. And he even said, he was like, yeah, I got this, and he's like, man, I really wish it had a Strix Halo. As soon as he said that, I just started like clapping out loud, man. I just started clapping like like that, you know? Because I'm like, he knows. That's how you know he knows technology.
Yeah.
Welcome, folks.
He knows the ways of the Force.
I could retire early on something like
Wait, what is this? What? We got a fireworm summon? Oh no, never mind. That's just an orb. That's not a summon. I was gonna say, like, wait, what? You can get summons from this guy? I don't think I got anything that good.
You find something shiny, you bring it to me.
Where am I supposed to go? Oh, I need to go get the treasure that's over on the other side.
Exciting. This looks helpful. Open up. Not bad.
Alright, I'm gonna take a break. We're gonna come back. When I come back, we're not gonna be playing this. We're gonna be discussing laptops. Alright, let me take a break. Okay, what was I gonna bring up here? Why is this... Okay, where is, uh... Okay, last time... Move this over here. This was the last part of the live stream that we're gonna do. I can't believe we've been live for 3 hours. I feel like I've barely done anything. That's because so much of this was spent wasting time failing on that Monster Hunter World Championship thing. That's fine. Okay, so laptops. We're talking about laptops. So this Ryzen AI 300 series is still very, very good, but can you imagine if the Framework Laptop 16 had a Strix Halo in it? Now, obviously, it would end up with soldered RAM. However, that's because at the time when Framework was developing the Framework desktop with AMD, in conjunction with AMD, that was what was available from AMD. Like, they couldn't do SODIMMs, it wouldn't work. You would basically lose half the memory bandwidth, and the whole advantage of going with Strix Halo is the memory bandwidth. That's like a huge piece of it. But on the laptop, they went with Strix Point, which is fine because Ryzen AI 9 HX370, this thing is a official Microsoft Copilot Plus certified CPU. You can use this for Copilot. You can use this not just for Copilot. You can use this with Quen NPU Edition. So the XDNA 2 50 top AI neural processing unit on this APU allows for that. In addition to that, it comes with an integrated GPU, the Radeon 890M, which is very, very good integrated graphics, especially when it launched back in the summer of 2024. So it's 2 years old now. But see, this is what I mean when I say Zen 5 has very long legs, because this chip was so good when it came out that even now, it's 2 years later, it's still really, really good. It still has very good battery life. It still is one of the best laptops for Copilot Plus. It's still one of the best laptops for, or laptop chips for, local AI models running on the NPU. And the benefit of running it on the NPU as opposed to the integrated graphics is you get much better battery life while running your your local AI model. So that's one of the nice things about it. It's still really, really good. Strix Halo basically has the exact same NPU. So in terms of NPU performance, they're identical. Where Strix Halo is better is in two things. It has, well, three things. Number one, it has more cores. Strix Halo is dual CCD, whereas Ryzen AI HX370 is single CCD. It's monolithic 12 cores, 24 threads. So this is not like a 9900X. A 9900X is two 6-core CCDs, whereas this HX370 is one CCD with 12 cores in the CCD. So this is like a sneak peek of what you can expect on Zen 6, because Zen 6 will be able to benefit from Strix Point CCD structure in the sense that you can do 12 cores on a single CCD, with X3D on top of that. So that's kind of one of the things to be aware of in terms of why this is so good. Another reason why, or I guess the second thing that makes Strix Halo better than this is more core. Well, it said it was dual CCD. 16 core, 32 thread versus 12 core, 24 thread. Dual CCD versus single CCD. The other thing is more memory bandwidth. It has way more memory bandwidth than this. Strix Halo is a mobile chip with Threadripper levels of memory bandwidth, whereas this is a mobile chip with normal mobile chip memory bandwidth. This supports LPDDR5X, and it supports SODIMM, so it can run in either one. Strix Halo only supports LPDDR5X, which is why it has to come with soldered RAM. And that's one of the big negative things about it. But here's the thing. What did I say about an hour ago, or maybe 40 minutes ago? I talked about LPCAMM 2. LPCAMM 2 is the answer. So it's like AMD never qualified Zen 5 for LPCAMM 2 or CUDIM or CKD or all that stuff. So they can't do it because they never qualified it. Qualification can take a long time. That's why they can't just be like, hey guys, update the BIOS to allow your stuff to work with CKD. That's not how it works. Like, they have to go through a whole process and retune a bunch of things. However, Zen 6 will have all of that. Another thing, we talked about how the Strix Point is backwards compatible with both LPDDR5 and traditional SODIMM. So on the Framework Laptop 16, it is traditional. So if we just spec one out here, I want to get to the RAM, whatever, get this. So yeah, traditional SODIMM DDR5 5600 up to 96 gigabytes of DDR5 SODIMM. My Framework Laptop 16 is literally running the maximum 96 gigs, 2x48, 5600. So that's the nice thing about it. But what did I say earlier? It also supports LPDDR5X. So what you can expect to see happen in the future is, now we're looking at Lenovo. We go here, shop products. Let me see the P series. ThinkPad, it's the only one that matters. And we want to find P16, new arrival. Wait, what did I do? New arrival. ThinkPad P16 Gen 5 16-inch AMD. New arrival. P14S Gen 7 Intel 14-inch. So let's look at the 16-inch because we're talking about the Framework Laptop 16. So what's the equivalent from Lenovo in a 16-inch form factor? ThinkPad P16S Gen 5 AMD mobile workstation. Notice how they brand it as Copilot Plus PC. If we go back over here, the Intel one is also branded as Copilot Plus PC. When I see Copilot Plus, if I see Copilot Plus and I see AMD, that immediately means it's Strix Point or Gorgon Point. Or Kraken Point, I think, maybe. I forget on that one. It means that it has the 50 top NPU or the 60 top, 55 top NPU. If I see Copilot Plus with Intel, that implies one of two things. It means either it is Lunar Lake, which most likely it's not, or it is Panther Lake. It cannot be Arrow Lake, it cannot be Meteor Lake, and it can definitely not be any of the trash 14th gen and older, because none of those things are Copilot Plus capable because they don't have NPUs. And even if they have an NPU, like in the case of Meteor Lake and Arrow Lake have NPUs, but they're not Copilot Plus certified because their NPUs are weak sauce and can't do anything. They're basically a waste of silicon. But Panther Lake fixes all those issues. Panther Lake is the first, actually it's the second Intel. Lunar Lake is the first. But Lunar Lake was too weak and too small because it was capped at 32 gigs of RAM, because it was all soldered in like an SoC, and it only had 8 cores and 8 threads, so it's extremely weak. So Lunar Lake was very, very short-lived. It was kind of like a science project to show, hey, x86 can get really good battery life too. Hello, stop looking at Qualcomm. We're over here in the corner and we got good battery life. That's basically what Lunar Lake was all about. Panther Lake is big Lunar Lake. Panther Lake delivers on all the shortcomings of Lunar Lake. So it gets rid of the core limitation, core thread limitation. Now we got up to, I believe, 16 cores or 16 threads or something. And also it has Copilot Plus because it has an NPU that is on par with Strix Point's NPU. Hence, now you finally see an Intel offering that says Copilot Plus. Now, let's go back to this because we're comparing the ThinkPad P16S to the Framework Laptop 16. This is using Strix Point with the NPU. And this thing has a discrete upgradable graphics card. You can select from a GeForce 5070 8 gig or a GeForce 5070 12 gig or a Radeon RX 7700S. This one is $350. The 12 gig 5070 is $1,150. That's like way too much money. And then the 8 gig is $650 for the 5070 mobile. So I would obviously recommend this one because it's the cheapest one, and we're going to be using this with Linux. I would not pay that much money for a 12 gig 5070, and maybe I would consider the 5070 8 gig. It kind of depends, but for now, this is literally the only AMD Advantage laptop that still exists. Everything else is extinct. So let's just go with the 5070 for a second. 5070 8 gig. $3,700, but we got too much RAM on here, so let's reduce this RAM back to like a normie amount of RAM. So let's go with this 32 gigs. So now we got 32 gigs, $2,800, 5070 8 gig, Ryzen 9 HX 370, so flagship CPU, the best CPU in the world. It's still so good. But now let's look at what we can do here with this one. So this one is starting at 1800. Let's see what we got. Okay. They've got some choices. They've got some choices here. They've got Gorgon Point. So already I see they're doing 400 series. Ryzen AI 400, which is Gorgon Point. So we've got Ryzen AI 9 HX Pro 470, Windows 11 Pro, NVIDIA RTX Pro 2000 Blackwell laptop 8 gig GDDR7. I don't know how this stacks up to the 5070. This might be just a professional version of the 5070. And it's priced at $4,400. Oh, but it's got 96 gigs of, get this, LP Cam 2, LP DDR5X 7500 mega transfers Cam 2. That's LP Cam 2. Yeah, 96 gigs of LP Cam 2 with an NVIDIA RTX Pro 2000 Blackwell with a Ryzen AI 9 HX Pro 470. So this is what I was alluding to earlier. The fact that Strix Point and now Gorgon Point, which is the refresh of Strix Point, was capable of doing LPDDR5X or SODIMM. Now we see the engineering efforts starting to bear fruit because now you can see LP Cam 2 on an AMD Zen 5 based CPU. So that means that potentially in the future there could be a Gorgon Halo or a Medusa Halo that is more powerful than Strix Halo while also allowing upgradable LP Cam 2 memory. The problem is LP Cam 2 is limited to 96 gigs. And if you guys remember, Strix Halo uses up to 128 gigs. And Gorgon Halo is 192 gigs. So that is going to be the challenge. That's going to be the challenge because you would need to have a laptop that can somehow use two LP Cam 2s. So you'd have dual 96 gig LP Cam 2 for Gorgon Halo or Medusa Halo. In a way, the more I talk about this, I need to stop talking about this because this sounds way too enthusiast. This is like, what I'm describing right now is like a dream machine that'll probably never exist because it sounds way too good to be true. Dual LP Cam 2, 192 gigs of LP Cam 2 at like 7,500 or 8,000 or whatever. And yeah, but anyway, that kind of shows like what the future is gonna provide here. Because wow, this laptop is really nice. It's got a it has that OLED though. Yeah, OLED, 90 watt-hour battery, fingerprint reader, backlit keyboard. Yeah, man, this is almost my dream laptop. That's almost my dream laptop, except for that stupid OLED screen. That's the deal breaker. It was almost so perfect. They don't have a build your own option, but that is kind of an example. Because this is kind of like a Framework Laptop 16. It's a 16-inch ThinkPad, but this probably weighs a lot less than the Framework because P16S is supposed to be the thin and light. It's supposed to be like the slim. The S is the slim. So yeah, I have a feeling next year Framework's probably going to announce like a Framework Laptop 16 Pro because it's about that time. And now that I know that something like this exists, where you can do LP Cam 2, LP Cam 2 is actually starting to show up on more and more laptops. The Framework Laptop 13 Pro has it. The ThinkPad P1. The P1 Gen 9, that's Panther Lake. This is actually my dream laptop. This is the dream laptop right here. This one, the chassis with the symmetrical keyboard, so no numeric keypad. But it doesn't have Gorgon Halo. It's Panther Lake. Panther Lake is good. But man, if it had Gorgon Halo, or if it had Medusa Halo, can you imagine if that had Medusa Halo in it? This is the Panther Lake P1. P1 Gen 8 is the Arrow Lake one. But Panther Lake is replacing Arrow Lake H. It's not replacing Arrow Lake HX. So all those gamer laptops that have Arrow Lake HX in them, they're not going to get Panther Lake. They're going to stick with Arrow Lake all throughout this year. The Gamer Lake, the Arrow Lake HX for gamer laptops, that'll get replaced by Nova Lake HX next year. Assuming they even call it Nova Lake for mobile. They might have a different name for it. But yeah, these type of laptops. Wait, what did I click on here? Why is it? Oh. Yeah. See, like this one. This one has that numeric keypad. This one doesn't have the numeric keypad. These both have the LP Cam 2. But as far as I was able to discover, this is the very first laptop to feature an AMD APU with LP Cam 2. First one on the market. World's first. World's first AMD laptop with LP Cam 2. Because Intel laptops, LP Cam 2 on Intel laptops has existed since 2 years ago. P1 Gen 7, I believe, was the first. It was the first laptop. Do they still have it? P1 Gen 8. Is it gone? Oh, here it is. Clearance. Clearance. Yeah, you can get a 2024 laptop from 2 years ago. P1 Gen 7. This is the world's first Intel laptop to feature LP Cam 2. And this laptop was new in 2024. So that's what I mean. Like, Intel's had a 2-year advantage over AMD in terms of the memory. Like, look at that. LP Cam 2. LP Cam 2 on a 2-year-old Intel laptop. So Intel has been enjoying the newer memory format for like 2 years now. So this is Meteor Lake. This is Meteor Lake. Yeah. Core Ultra 100 series. See, Meteor Lake supported LP Cam 2. Arrow Lake was P1 Gen 8. That's the one that Der Bauer has. Der Bauer's laptop is this one. Where is it? This one. Here's the Der Bauer laptop. Der Bauer's laptop is Arrow Lake with LP Cam 2. This one. Last year's model. It's pretty good. He and I both agree, though, that this would be like the ultimate chassis for like a Strix Halo laptop. That'll be the dream laptop right there. And then Framework does have the new Laptop 13 Pro, the ultimate developer laptop. So here's the thing. Intel Core Ultra starting at 1200, AMD Ryzen AI 300, so Strix Point starting at 1400. So the AMD one is actually more expensive. Well, actually, hold on a second. So the Intel one, they don't have the Ultra X9 anymore. That was like a limited batch. So the Ultra 7 is 1700. If we go to AMD, the AMD version 16. So actually, the Intel one is a little bit more money on the high end. The AMD, the mid-range AMD one is more expensive than the mid-range Intel one, but the higher end Intel one is it's like $50 more. Isn't it $16.99? Yeah, $16.99 versus was it $16.99 or $17.99? $16.99. It's $50 more than the Strix Point flagship. But the nice thing about the Core Ultra Series 3 is it supports LP Cam 2. So this is where that advantage of LP Cam is coming into play, because now you can spec this with LP Cam 64 gigs for $1,600. And then we're going to need like a 4 terabyte SSD in here. And then we're going to need Linux, bezel. I want the gray and black. That's the cool one. They charge $10 extra for the cool keyboard. Power adapter, because why not? Quick select, a bunch of these. Graphite. Get another one of these. Okay. Get one of these. Get one of these. Get one of these. Might as well get one of these while we're here. I don't know about this. No. Well, whatever. All right, and then, so yeah, man, like, look at this. Look at that. $4,400. Okay. Configured the way I like it, $4,400 for the ultimate developer laptop. So let's go back over here. What will be the equivalent from Lenovo for the ultimate developer laptop? 14-inch. Where's the Intel Panther Lake? Like the one that they have on the framework. This one. No, that's AMD. Intel? Oh, this one. New arrival. Here it is. ThinkPad P16s Gen 7 Intel Mobile Workstation. Do they have a build your own? They don't have a build your own. Oh no, you have these dumb presets. I don't want any NVIDIA Pro Series GPU. That's going to drive the price up on this. Oh, but these are actually decent prices. But I need 96 gigs of LPDDR5. See, like this is the problem where this is the issue that Framework has being a small company. Because look, Lenovo can offer for slightly less money. Although, hold on a second. If I want to make it fair, I got to remove some of those extras. I got to reduce the price by getting rid of some of those extra, these little doodads. Get rid of this. Because the ThinkPad doesn't come with a 10 gig Ethernet. I don't know if it has that. It probably has an HDMI and it doesn't have this. Okay, so it's like 4,300. 4,300. Oh wait, no, 4 terabyte SSD. What's this one? That's a 2 terabyte. Hold on. Okay, change this. Make this 2 terabyte. Okay, it's under 4,000 now. So 3,900. Man, can we get this picture out of the way? Okay, 3,935 for the Ultimate Developer's laptop. The Framework Laptop 13 Pro. The Ultimate Developer's laptop. Intel Core Ultra X7 358H. Meanwhile, 350 what? 358. 358. Which is none of these. But they have the Ultra 9. They have the Ultra 9. And they also have an NVIDIA RTX Pro 1000 Blackwell. A 1000 Blackwell is the weakest Blackwell on the planet, as far as I know. But 96 gigs of LPCAMM 2. $4,200. So it's tough, man. Framework is in like a really weird spot because they don't have the sort of economies of scale as a giant like Lenovo. Because look at that. For similar money, you're getting 96 gigs of LPCAMM. You're getting an NVIDIA GPU in there, which is not in the Framework one. The Framework one only has Panther Lake integrated graphics. And then this has a weird resolution screen. IPS screen. Thank goodness it's IPS. It's not that trash OLED that I can't stand on laptops. So at least they did that. That means that this is developer. 75 watt hour battery. It's the same as the Framework. The Framework's also 75 watt hour. Fingerprint reader, same. So it's tough. It's tough to beat Lenovo, man. That's 37% off apparently. Wow. So their pricing for their Ultimate Developer laptop is it's a better offering ultimately. Because even if you step down to 64 gigs, like if you want to match Framework's RAM, because Framework's got 64 gigs LPCAMM 2. So now we step down and we have a weaker processor, but it's still Core Ultra 7. And it comes with Windows. That's the other thing too. You keep in mind that the Framework one doesn't come with Windows. People might not care, but it's like, well, you know, there is a cost associated with that Windows 11 license when you buy it, but because the price ends up being lower than the Framework, it's like Lenovo is volume licensing, so they eat that cost because they have that OEM license for Windows. Framework doesn't do that. Framework doesn't have any sort of agreement with Microsoft whatsoever. So if you want like Windows, if you want to buy Windows with your laptop from Framework, you literally have to pay for the Windows license key. So that's just something to keep in mind. The convenience of the way Lenovo's selling this with Windows already included, like the license is there. Yeah. Yeah, that's tough, man. That's tough. they're really selling to their fans at this point. Like, they're selling to their fans, they're selling the ecosystem that people have to believe in what they stand for, that kind of thing. Because yeah, that's tough. What's the pre-built? Let's see. Pre-built. Ready to use with Windows or Ubuntu pre-installed. So I choose this one. Windows 11 Pro. Oh, you can get Ubuntu pre-installed. 24.04 LTS. With translucent black bezel. But the Windows one comes with a black bezel, so we're gonna go in Windows because it comes with the correct bezel. Okay. Windows. Windows. Why is it 4 USB-Cs? We need at least one of these. We need at least one of these. Okay. So 3,100 bucks. How much RAM does this have? 32 gigs of LP cam at 3,100 with a 1 terabyte SSD. Okay, that would mean this one. Oh, but the framework has a better screen though, because now we're down to like a 1200p IPS here with 45% NTSC. The framework one is 100%. The framework one is equivalent to like this one or this one. So the framework screen is superior to this, but if we're trying to match up in terms of the spec, this still has the NVIDIA though in it. $2,100. Oh my gosh. 2,100 versus 3,000. That's tough, man. Lenovo is tough to compete against. For a developer, for the ultimate developer's laptop, that is tough. On top of that, it includes that NVIDIA RTX Pro 1000 Blackwell. That's tough. Alright, what about the AMD pre-build? It's like, what if I don't want LP Cam 2 for some reason? I want Ryzen AI 9 HX370. Oh, but this one has 64 gigs? But it's $3,700. Oh, man. Okay, well, yeah, that's 3,700. How are we going to find the AMD one now? We got to go find the AMD. Where is it? AMD P14S. Gen 7 AMD. Okay, new arrival. There's only 2 choices. They both have Gorgon point. This one has the 9, this one has the 7. Just under 3,000 bucks. Integrated Radeon 890M. Okay, so this one does not have NVIDIA graphics in it, like the 16-inch. The 14-inch AMD one only is offered with integrated. The 16-inch one is offered with the NVIDIA. 64 gigs of SODIMM. 1 terabyte SSD, 1200 IPS, 100% sRGB. Fingerprint reader, but backlit, Okay, 2,900. So let's see. 3,660. But this is 64. Was this 64? Wait, what am I looking at? $64 gigs, 1 terabyte SSD though. Yeah, this is 2 terabyte. I would have to. Okay, what is this one? Ryzen AI 7 350. So that would be like this one. $1,600 versus 2,200. Yeah, man, it's just tough. Like if you want to support framework, you get framework because you like them. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, You got to be in that framework ecosystem. All right, well, that's cool. I guess the summary of this whole discussion is LP Cam 2 is in an AMD laptop now. The world's first. Has the world's first AMD laptop with LP Cam 2. P16 Gen 5. Very good. Very good. This is a good thing to show because it means that like when Zen 6 eventually comes out and replaces all this stuff, Zen 6 will inherit all of these things. So it'll have like LP Cam 2 and all that stuff from day one. So alright guys, well I think that does it for this live stream. We will be back with a regular scheduled programming this Thursday for Tech Thursdays, and then there is no Tech Thursdays the following week. So the 27th, that final Thursday of August, there's no Tech Thursdays. So if you're here and you're the first ones to hear, well, you're technically the second ones to hear this, unless you were here earlier when I said it at the beginning of the stream. But anyway, I will see you guys on Tech Thursdays. Until then, take care, and I will see you then. Thanks.